Hello everyone, it's Mystic. Welcome back to Mind Sear. In this one we're going to talk about group leveling. When you are in a group, you gain less experience from killing mobs than you would if you went into the quest and killing them by yourself. Now, not only is the experience less, but unless you set the loot for free-for-all, you're also gaining less loot per kill as well. Now, it may not seem like a big thing to get less this and less that. Just go do your quest solo. But there are people who want to play with their friends or their significant other, and you may say, well, if you want to play that way, be not efficient, go for it. Well, I have a problem with that. This is supposed to be a game that you play with other people. You want to interact with other people. Here you're promoting go do the quest by yourself. So why should the players who want to play together be punished? The main reason I want to make this video is because with an expansion for WoW coming out, it's going to have people that want to quest together, people aren't going to want to quest together because they want to get to the max level the fastest. I know from experience with the launch of MOP, a friend wanted to level with me, and I said, sure, why not? We're leveling, and there were people getting levels faster than us. But he had to go. I said, okay, I'm going to keep leveling. And I started to level much faster by myself. This topic was brought up on the official WoW forums, and community manager Bashiak replied saying, and I'm paraphrasing, wow, I speak well. Paraphrasing, and the link to the forum post will be in the description below. Basically saying more people equals faster killing, further quest equals faster getting the quest done, equals more experience because you're going to get the quest done fast, and that's where the bulk of your experience comes from. This is true. However, you may kill the mobs faster, but you're still getting less experience than the guy who is killing the mob by himself. So killing the mobs by yourself, you're going to get more loot, more experience, more money. And that loot may not be anything wonderful, but you vendor that loot, that's even more money than the money you already looted from the mob. So the people questing together get less loot, less money, less experience. WoW has its own economy, just like the real world. I want to buy this, I give money. For the most part, that's how it works in WoW. There are those odd times where you can go, I got this item, I want to give you this item for that item. That works. So when you cut the loot and cut the money and cut the experience by however many people you have in the group, you're now making it harder for those players to engage in the economy. With everything being cut in half, if you're doing 2 players, or it gets cut the more players you have to kill that many more mobs to get the same experience and potentially loot and money as the person doing it solo. So how do we make it so the players who want to group together for what the game is meant to do, play with friends and make friends from playing a game, how do we fix this? If we want to keep the same logic of more people equals less items, let's lower the, well, lower or higher, whichever way you want to look at it. If you're killing the mob solo, you get 100 experience and you get 1 silver. If you have 2 players questing together, want to do 80 experience, 80 copper. Now, please don't say, well, if you're killing the same mob as that person over there, why are you actually getting more money? Cannot use that logic here, because when I go kill that boar, he doesn't have any tusks, and I can see it on the corpse, you got a problem. Or, these deers don't have hooves. Are they floating around or something? But I digress. If we don't want to go with the little bit less for grouping together, why doesn't WoW just go, alright, you get the same amount of loot as in a party or as a solo player? Because that will promote people grouping together. And when you group together, you have the potential to make more friends, even if you're grouping with someone you're not already friends with. Doing this, if you're nice to the person, can lead to a new friendship, which could lead to fill-in for your raid, which could potentially also lead to a new member for your guild. I know personally I'd rather bring a friend of a friend to a raid opposed to a random pug. Now, I'm not saying a pug isn't bad. A lot of my friends I play with now were originally pugs back in Wrath. And as a matter of fact, the guild I joined at the end of Wrath, I was a pug for. Because I knew I had a friend who was in the guild, and I was a pug, and I eventually joined the guild, and now I'm the guild master of the guild. So pugs make friends, make guilds, make everything fall in line, makes everything happy, makes like a well-oiled machine. So like I said, let's stop punishing the players who want to group together, because that promotes friendships, promotes guild growth. Yes, other games do the questing system much better than World of Warcraft. However, most of us keep coming back to WoW after we quit because that's where our friends are at. What's the point of playing a MMO if you can't play with your friends? Yes, you can make new friends like I was discussing, but you have the option of playing with your friends or playing a game without your friends. Most of the people I know are going to pick playing the game with their friends. So, sorry this video took a long time to come out. I do a fair bit of research before I make the video. I spend a fair bit of time thinking of a topic. I know this last video was up 2 months ago now, but I have a notepad file of ideas, and I start researching it, and I go, that's a horrible idea. And then I'll take it off. And then I'll go, hey, what about this idea? Now I'll research on it. It'll be bad. But this grouping topic is one that I feel strong about. Shouldn't be punishing people for playing with their friends or significant others. So let me know if you agree, disagree, if you think I should say something else or I should change my thought process altogether. Let me know in the comments below. And until next time.